So, most people on YouTube will tell you that motivation should never be relied on. That motivation is an emotion and it's fleeting. And so, we should try to build the skill of discipline. But I always ask the question, if it's an emotion, can't emotions be triggered? Can't we use physical cues around us, things, moments, instances in our lives that can make us feel motivated whenever we want to? And in this video, I'm gonna give you the three techniques that I do to hack the skill of motivation, to make me feel motivated in times where I do not feel as disciplined. And I want to start off this video with an insight as to why motivation shouldn't be relied on. Is that we easily forget the moments we feel motivated. Like you're scrolling through TikTok and we find this David Goggins edit, and then that edit makes us feel like we want to conquer the world. That edit makes us feel like we want to start working towards our goals. And then, yes, we feel all drived up, we feel like we can do those things, but then 5 minutes later, we're back to the same position. And that's because we usually forget the thing that motivated us in the first place. And moving on to the first thing that I do in times of low motivation is listening to music about the grind. Because many of us, we listen to Playboy Carti, sad songs, and like I get it. Like I'm a personal fan of 3.5 by Ian. Like, dude, the song is just fun to listen to. But 90% of the time, I listen to songs about the struggle, the actual grind of what it takes to be a success. Songs like Heart Attack, Survivor's Guilt, Psycho, personally, my one of my favorites, my 19th birthday, are a very few of the songs that I listen to motivate me because, like, dude, these are songs of where Dave is speaking about his struggle, about the things that he went through to become the person he is. Like, even the song Sixth Paths, where he's talking about how he manifested his own future. Like, dude, that shit just puts you into that mode of like, fuck, I gotta get my own money. Like, fuck, I gotta work towards my goals. And like, you need to start listening to these type of songs. Like any songs that involves about like, degeneracy and promoting degeneracy. Like, yeah, fuck the maps, that girl shaking my ass or whatever. Like, dude, stop listening to those songs because they're only putting you into a state of low vibration, of low frequency, of where like you feel like you're the shit, but you're not actually the shit. Whereas the songs I'm talking about is talking about like I went through this and I'm a success. And like when you listen to those songs, you cannot go through the end of those 10-minute, 8-minute songs without finding like a few things that you can personally relate to. And so start listening to songs about motivation, start listening to songs about grind, about the hard work, about the struggles they went through. Like, here's my playlist, here's the songs that I listen to, like Skeptical Part 1 and Can't Rush Greatness with Dave in Central C. Like, dude, start listening to these type of songs when you do not feel as disciplined as you usually do. And that's how you start to hack the skill of motivation. And so moving on to the second technique that I do to hack the skill of motivation is saving the bad days. And like I said in the intro, many of us we easily forget the thing that had motivated us. Yes, that girl had broken up with us, but then like 2 weeks later, we're probably moving on to the next girl that we find attractive. We've already moved on to scrolling through the TikTok feeds. We've already moved on to living that comfortable life we had. And so by you saving those bad days, you have an infinite source of like, oh shit, I remember this day vividly because like dude, I heard this thing about memory. Like the more you go back to a certain instance, the more I like to skew it up and misread the situation. And so by saving the bad days in forms of audios and taking pictures and journaling, you have this infinite source of motivation. Like bro, the personal thing that I do is I save the text messages of my ex-girlfriend. Like, dude, I genuinely do that. I save those text messages. I delete the pictures, yes, but the chats that we had, I keep them in my phone. And as a weird psychotic thing that I do is that sometimes in days where I don't actually feel like training or even working on videos, is I put on my AirPods, I go to the chat, and I play the audios of her singing songs to me. And these are usually like 4 minute, 5 minute audios of her just singing songs that she personally likes. And I subject myself to that type of torture, which 9 times out of 10 gets me off my ass because I have this weird rule in my life of I will never let a girl see me in the same place that she left me. Like, either I've improved financially, mentally, physically. Like, dude, I will never let a girl that we have broken up, we have moved on, we have changed life paths, see me in the same state she left me. Like, something about me has to change. So if we cross paths again, she can be like, oh fuck, he changed and I'm still in the same place. Going back to the main point is that start saving the bad days, the horrible days. Like, save them, take pictures, take audios, journal about them, write, like, journal about them. Like, dude, you need to save the bad days. You need to actually sit down and open these things and look at them and say to yourself, like, fuck me, I went through this situation and I don't want to go through it again. So start saving the bad days. And the last thing that helps me hack the skill of motivation is look around you, bro. Like, fuck me. Open your eyes and look around. Like David Goggins once said, use everything the world has to give you as fuel. And I completely agree with this quote because many of us, if you're like watching this type of video, you probably live in a stable environment. Yes, you're kind of broke. Yes, life isn't going so well, but like, dude, you have a phone, you have Wi-Fi, and then that's meaning you have a place to live. You have a roof over your head, which most people don't get. Like, dude, we need to remove this confirmation bias. You need to look around you and see the people that are suffering. Like, a personal thing that I started doing this year is like going to orphanages and charity visits and hearing the stories of children my age who have gone through shit. Like, dude, one of the stories that I can share is that, like, when I went to a charity visit, a kid, fuck me, a kid, right, probably the same age as my little brother, right, was abandoned by his mother. And to add salt to the wound, he had, like, do you know those funny shacks, like, made out of, like, sheet metal and like planks and stuff like that, like those shack houses, right? He was one day chilling in them while being taken care of like a generous person because his mother had abandoned him at this point. And that shack house fell on him, like literally just tumbled all over him. And thank God he had survived. But now he has impaired hearing and speech, so he can't really speak and he can't really hear. So he's kind of like cut off from the world. Like, dude, after hearing that story, I feel more motivated than ever to become a success. I feel more motivated to help more people in this world because, like, dude, the more money that I can make is the more money I can go back to that kid and give him something to make his life a little easier. And these are the type of things that you should start doing to yourself. Like, dude, go to the homeless shelter in your town and hear how these people are trying to survive. Go to the orphanages and you see the children that are suffering, who have no parents, who have no type of stability in their lives. Like, dude, go and listen to these stories. Look around you. See the people that are suffering. Stop quoting yourself your nice little posh life and living in comfort. And go out there and see how people are living their life that is different from yours. And this is how you hack the skill of motivation. This is how you turn it on the same way you turn on a light switch. And with that, thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below. Maybe add something that you personally do that helps you feel more motivated in times of low discipline. Don't forget to live your authentic life. And yeah, goodbye, Kaizen.